The sun hadn't even cleared the horizon when Marcus's alarm chirped. He didn't hit snooze, not because he's a superhero, but because he has spent the last 3 years practicing the art of not being a slave to his own comfort. Before the coffee even began to drip, Marcus moved through 5 specific rituals designed to arm his mind for the chaos of the modern world. 1. Premeditatio malorum, the what-if, prep. While staring at the ceiling, Marcus didn't visualize a perfect day. Instead, he practiced negative visualization. He imagined the subway breaking down, his boss being in a foul mood, and the rain ruining his suede shoes. By imagining the worst beforehand, he stripped those events of their power to surprise or upset him. If they happened, he'd already dealt with them in his head. If they didn't, the day felt like a series of wins. 2. The view from above. Marcus looked out his apartment window at the flickering streetlights of the city. He took a moment to zoom out, way out. He thought about the millions of people in the city, the billions on Earth, and the vast, cold indifference of the cosmos. This cosmic perspective reminded him that his big problems, like a missed deadline or a rude email, are statistically invisible. It is hard to have an ego trip when you realize you are a conscious speck on a floating rock. 3. Sorting the dichotomy of control. As he splashed cold water on his face, he did a mental inventory of his to-do list. He categorized every item into 2 boxes. Box A, within control, his effort, his kindness, his reaction to traffic. Box B, outside control, the traffic itself, the weather, what his coworkers think of him. He consciously gave himself permission to stop worrying about Box B. It's a massive energy saver. 4. Voluntary hardship, the cold shower. Marcus turned the shower handle all the way to the blue side. The freezing water hit him like a physical shock. He didn't do this because he likes being miserable. He did it to prove to himself that comfort is a choice, not a requirement. By choosing a small amount of discomfort early on, he ensured that minor inconveniences later in the day wouldn't break his spirit. 5. Morning reflection before touching his phone, the ultimate stoic boss fight. Marcus sat with a small notebook. He wrote one sentence: "Today I will meet with the busybody, the ungrateful, the arrogant, the deceitful, the envious, the unsocial." This wasn't being cynical. It was a quote from Marcus Aurelius. It reminded him that other people's flaws are their burden, not his, and that he has the power to remain centered regardless of how others behave. With his mind armored and his ego checked, Marcus finally headed to the kitchen. The coffee was ready. He hadn't even had a bite of toast yet, but he had already won the most important battle of the day, the one against himself. Love and respect.